Week 8, Day 7. God's calling on to prepared one. 3, Chapter 3 of Exodus, verses 1 to 22. Now Moses was shepherding the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the back of the wilderness and came to the mountain of God to Horeb. And the angel of Jehovah appeared to him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the thorn bush. And we looked, there was a thorn bush burning with fire, but the thorn bush was not consumed. And Moses said, I must turn aside now and see this great sight, why the thorn bush does not burn up. And when Jehovah saw that he had turned aside to look, God called to him out of the midst of the thorn bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here I am. And he said, Do not come near there. Remove your sandals and from your feet, for the place on which you are standing is holy ground. And he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look at God. And Jehovah said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people who are in Egypt, and have heard their cry, because their taskmaster, for I know their sorrows. And I have come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptian, to bring them up out of the land to a good and spacious land, to a land flowing with milk and honey, to the place of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. And now the cry of the children of Israel has come to me, and I have also seen the oppression with which the Egyptian oppressed them. So come now, and I will send you to Pharaoh, that you may bring my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. But Moses said to God, Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh, and that I should bring the children of Israel out of Egypt? And he said, Surely I will be with you, and this shall be the sign for you that I have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will serve God upon this mountain. Then Moses said to God, If I come to the children of Israel, and say to them, The God of your fathers has sent me to you, and they say to me, What is this name? What is his name? And shall I say to them? God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, Thus you shall say to the children of Israel, I am sent me to you. I am has sent me to you. And God also said to Moses, Thus you shall say to the children of Israel, Jehovah, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial from the generation to generation. Go and gather the elders of Israel, gather, and say to them, Jehovah, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob, has appeared to me, saying, I have surely visited you and seen what has been done to you in Egypt. And I say, I will bring you out of the affliction of Egypt to the land of Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, to a land flowing with milk and honey. And they will listen to your voice, and you shall come, you and the elders of Israel, to the king of Egypt. You shall say to him, Jehovah, the God of the Hebrews, has met with us. And now let us go a 3 days' journey into the wilderness, that we may sacrifice to Jehovah our God. But I know that the king of Egypt will not let you go unless compelled by a mighty hand. So I will stretch out my hand and strike Egypt with all my wonders, which I will perform in the midst of it. And after that I will let you go. And I will give these people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that when you go, you will not go empty-handed. But every woman will ask of her neighbor and of any woman living in her house for the articles of silver and articles of gold and clothing, and you will put them on your sons and on your daughters, and thus plunder the Egyptians.